Suzette Strong, Suzette Strong, and I am the CEO of the Markham Hospital Foundation.
So what's today's event about?
Today is a celebration with our Fortune Leadership Council. This is a group that we created at Markham Hospital Foundation to come together to support and enable donations to the hospital from our Chinese Canadian community. So tonight we're celebrating the 8th time we've gotten together, and they've hit a milestone of raising together $2.7 million against their $3 million goal. So we're very excited to be thanking everybody, celebrating their support, and helping them know that their donations make a difference to help Markham Hospital and all the patients that depend on us for care.
How is this money going to be used?
So the government doesn't fund all of the priority needs that the hospital needs. So the hospital in turn comes to the Markham Hospital Foundation, and we reach out to our community. The way that the money will be used is for their top priority needs. So for example, anything like diagnostic services. If we need a new CT scanner or a patient bed or an incubator, every year the hospital gives us a very long list of priority items that they need to stay at the leading edge of providing care to our community, and it's donations from groups like the Fortune Leadership Council that enables us to raise the funds, give it to the hospital so they can buy the equipment that they need.
So with the expense of Markham residential residents, do you see there's a spike in the needs of the hospital services?
Tell me what that, I didn't hear you.
I mean the population spike in
yes.
Markham, right?
So our community is growing. We are in Markham the most diverse community in all of Canada, and so one of the things that we take pride in at Oak Valley Health Markham Hospital is caring for this growing and diverse community. And when we have more people coming to our hospital that needs us, that means things like our beds, our equipment, we need more of them, and we need to renew them because they're used and they get outdated. So the money that we raise from groups like the Fortune Leadership Council enables us to stay on top of the needs that the hospital gives us on an annual basis.
Do you see there's an increase in new immigrants and need the service of the hospital?
So I think our hospital, people who come to the hospital that depend on us, reflect the community that we serve. And we know that Markham is growing. We know that Markham is very diverse, which means it's a place of destination that immigrants choose to come to. We are very proud of our Canadian Chinese community in Markham. So we strive very hard to offer care to them in a way that's meaningful. So we offer, I think we have about 55 languages spoken at the hospital. So when perhaps people who come in that don't speak English as a first language, we offer Cantonese and Mandarin. This is very important to us, and it's our diverse community that helped us understand that this was an important part of their patient care.
Do you see any changes in service that in need means something maybe spike more, something maybe January?
So that's a great question. So it's very important for our hospital to be aware of what the needs are and the demands in terms of health care. So we know that our population is not just growing and diverse, but we have a very active community, and people are living longer because of the advances in medicine. So we have an aging population that needs the care of the hospital. So we are seeing an increase, for example, in demands for things like hip surgery, knee replacement, things that, once you're 80, you need a little tune-up about. So we have a growing orthopedic surgical program. We also, unfortunately, are seeing more cancer patients. So our cancer center is full all the time. So a lot of the things that the hospital asks us to support enable the orthopedic surgical work. We just opened a new operating room, for instance. We needed more space to deal with the growing and aging population. All those things were enabled by the foundation raising money from our community. So it's a great example of how we have to stay on top of the needs and the demands from our community.
Yeah, Ontario is facing the doctor shortage of doctors, and also long wait time. How your hospital meet those challenges?
Well, Markham Hospital is dealing with the crisis, the shortage of physicians, much like every other hospital in Ontario. We are working hard with our partnered medical schools, U of T, Queen's University, to be the destination of choice for residents. We want to let them come to our hospital once they understand our culture and see the amazing work that we do in patient care. We try to entice them to choose Markham Stouffville Hospital. Something that we're particularly proud of at Markham, and I think something that sets us apart from all the other community hospitals in Ontario, is that those residents, once they come here and they are often go to school and grow up in Markham, they want to come back home. They want to come back and live in Markham and give back to the hospital that was part of their upbringing. So we're very proud of that, and I think that's because of our culture at Markham Stouffville Hospital.
What about long wait time right now?
Something that everybody in the province is dealing with. Again, something that the hospital often turns to the foundation to help resolve. Right now, we have a project of about $3.5 million to help optimize our emergency department. So what that means is once the community comes together and raises the money that the hospital has asked the foundation for, we will be able to expand our emergency. This is one of our ways and one of our strategies to help deal with what is referred to in the media as hallway medicine, and that's just because there's more patients than we have beds to put people. So the expansion for our emergency department is a very important part of that solution, and it wouldn't be possible with donations through the foundation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Also good questions.
Okay.
All set, all of you.
Stay like that.
他跟我一样，他就半杯吧，你们俩就。是啊，这是。
Sorry.